How are you feeling? How's the injury?
Yeah, feeling a lot better now. Injury sort of recovered and almost back to normal. Still need to gain a lot of fitness, but I got my first minutes in Belgium, which was good. Good to be back out there after a long time out. It was a long summer for me, a lot of work, a lot of rehab. But yeah, I'm back in and around it, which is nice, and I'm just really, really excited for the new season.
How are you finding playing under the new manager?
Yeah, it's really exciting. Since he's come in, he's got a lot of new ideas, and it just sounds really exciting for the fans. Nice attacking football, and we're all buying into it. We're all really looking forward to the new season.
How much of an important part can you play this season? You're going to have to establish yourself, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I think this season for me, I'm really looking to kick on, especially after last season. Not going exactly as I would have liked, but for this season, my goals are to get myself in the starting 11 and really push on and impact games, impact the season really, and try and push us on into promotion really, which we're all aiming for.
Who do you look up to in the team? Who's taking you under their wing?
Well, obviously, the senior players in the team, but I'd say Kenny really, McLean, as he's my position. He's the player that I've sort of got to learn from. Gabriel Sara was also playing my position last season, and just learning from those two. I mean, you can't really go wrong there, can you?
Last season, missing the Ipswich games, how much did that hurt?
Yeah, I know. I think especially the one at Portman Road would have been nice to come on and play in, but wasn't supposed to be. But then we got the win here, which was really nice. So yeah, the atmosphere was amazing for both games. So I'm definitely interested to see how they get on this season. But I think we're sort of looking forward to our season and hopefully maybe face them again next season.
On a personal note, though, it would have been amazing to play in those games, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Especially the one at Portman Road was on my 21st birthday as well. So it was, I felt like something was written to happen, but yeah, it wasn't to be. But we got the win over them here, which is the most important thing of the season.
Days like today, getting to see all the fans, getting to interact with them, what do they mean to you?
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. The fans are the club, really. They come every single week and they support us, and yeah, it's amazing having them here and to sort of give back to them by being able to go and introduce ourselves, say hello, sign some things for them. It's a really, really nice day.
When it comes to it, you mentioned your first minutes were in pre-season last week. Looking for more on Friday?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure what the plan is yet, but definitely looking to get some more minutes and just build fitness really, just so I'm ready. First game of the season, I'm ready to be in contention of starting. That's where I want to be. So definitely got a lot of work still to do and a lot of fitness still to gain, but that match sharpness will come with regular minutes, and I'm really looking forward to the season.
You haven't gone down the loan route. Why is that? Is it something that just was never available to you, and is it something that maybe if you don't get in the team in the first half of the season you'll look to in January?
I think for me, I'm a Norwich City player and I want to remain a Norwich City player. I think this is the best place for me to develop and to learn. And even though I may not have been playing many minutes, if I feel as though I can still improve as a player, and I definitely feel like I can under this coaching team. So if minutes aren't coming my way, I'll stick at it. I want to get myself in the team, and that's my aim. So I think loan moves aren't always my first choice, and I don't see why they would be. I'm a Norwich City player and I want to be here and playing for this club.
Finally, just give a message to the fans who are looking forward to next season, and give us a bit of an insight into Johannes, because he's a details man, isn't he?
Yeah, 100%. And I think for the fans, I would be really excited as a Norwich City fan this season coming into it. I think we also need to be patient because it's a bit of a change of the style of play, but I'm definitely thinking it's going to be exciting attacking football, and hopefully we score a lot of goals here in front of them.
Just a few from me, Liam, but yeah. Last season you mentioned it as being disappointing, and how difficult was it? Because you obviously had that first season where you came through, you won Young Player of the Season, you got a new contract, and then it was a little bit more disjointed. How is that as a young player? Do you see it as a sort of vital year for your development because of the adversity that you had to face?
Yeah, I think last season was disappointing and frustrating for myself. Obviously I wanted to be playing more, and when I did play I wanted better performances from myself, and this injury was like a reset button for me, and used the summer to really work hard and come back stronger, and I feel like I'm in a really good place and I'm ready to kick on this season and get more minutes and impact more games.
I think we saw you all over the pitch last season in various positions. Are you hoping to just nail down one? Do you feel that midfield position is the one that you're looking at after you said playing quite a few last season?
Yeah, definitely. I think I see myself more as that number 8 sort of role. I can play the defensive role and I can play more attacking, but I think the number 8 box to box position sort of suits my characteristics and my attributes. But to be honest, I'm happy to play wherever the manager wants to play me. I want to be on the pitch and impacting games, and if that means for 1 or 2 games I have to go into a different position, then I'm more than happy to do that. But yeah, like you said, my main position would be in the midfield.
Yeah, and it's you mentioned some of the names earlier: Kenny McLean, Gabriel Sara, Marcelino Nunez. It's a tough midfield to get into, isn't it?
Yeah, I know it is, but then it's also really good to have such good competition in there. It really raises the standards in training. We're all competing against each other. I think it's all healthy competition, which actually helps improve us more as players. Having sort of very good players to compete with week in, week out, day in, day out in training it's really good.
Last couple for me, but there's obviously been a very clear message from the club. They want to get more young players involved. You will have seen a lot of them. The talent at this club, we've seen some of it in pre-season. It's very positive, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. We've got a lot of good young talent, and I think this manager is definitely going to be one that wants to use that, and the club's sort of going in that direction of they want and need to bring through young talents. Really, that's how the club always has been, and this main reason why I wanted to join Norwich City in the first place was the pathway that I saw for myself, and I've been lucky enough to go on and do that in the first team. But yeah, I'm definitely looking to kick on more this season.
And just finally, in terms of your injury, is it going to be a case now of building it up over pre-season in terms of your minutes and your fitness? Where do you feel you sort of are?
Yeah, so I've had about 2 weeks now of training, and like I said, I got my first 30 minutes in Belgium. But yeah, the difference between games and training is massive, and I felt that in Belgium. But I just need to build up my minutes now, really, and minutes is what's going to help. Like, I've got a lot of training still to go before the start of the season, and hopefully a lot more games as well. So yeah, it'll be exciting.